Welcome to the Parental Choice Tax Credit application walkthrough for applicants who are recipients of SNAP, TANF, or SoonerCare and SoonerSelect. This guide will assist you step by step in completing the application process for the 2025-2026 school year. Let's begin by clicking on the Parental Choice Tax Credit Taxpayer application link. Before proceeding, it's important to note that if you are applying for more than one student, you must complete a separate application for each individual student. If you have any questions or need additional information about the program, please click here to visit our website. Please note, during the process, if your computer is left idle for 15 minutes, you will have to restart the application process. Please read these instructions carefully. If you do submit incorrect information, this information cannot be changed. You will instead have to withdraw your application, resubmit it, and the date and time of resubmission will determine your place in line. Once you have read and understand the instructions, click the Next button to continue. The next step involves a pre-screening questionnaire designed to determine your eligibility for the Parental Choice Tax Credit for the 2025-2026 school year. The questionnaire includes 4 yes or no questions. You will be asked to confirm if you have previously received this credit for any student, if you are the parent or legal guardian of the student for whom you are applying, if the student resides in Oklahoma and is or will be enrolled in an eligible private school in the state, and whether you have an enrollment verification number for the student. Please take your time to answer each question accurately. This information is critical to determine whether you can proceed with the application process. If you answer no to the question regarding the student's Oklahoma residency and enrollment in an eligible private school, you will receive the following message. The student must reside in Oklahoma and be enrolled in or planning to enroll in an eligible private school in the state. If you select no to the question regarding an enrollment verification number, you will receive the following message. You will need to provide an enrollment verification number as part of the application process. Please request this from your participating school before continuing. Once you have answered all the questions in the pre-screening questionnaire and have been deemed eligible to proceed, click the Next button to continue. At this step, you will be prompted to enter your student's enrollment verification number, also known as an EVN. Please note that this number must be typed manually into the confirmation field. Copying and pasting it is not allowed, so please ensure you enter it carefully and accurately. After entering your student's EVN in both fields, the system will verify that the numbers match. If there is a mismatch, an error will appear, prompting you to re-enter the information. In this step, you will need to enter the email address associated with the student's EVN. This should be the same email address in which you received the EVN from the student's school. Once all information has been successfully entered, click Verify EVN to proceed. You will need to thoroughly review the enrollment verification information displayed. If any discrepancies are identified, you must contact the school to receive a corrected EVN before proceeding. Again, please note, if you do submit incorrect information, this information cannot be changed. You will instead have to withdraw your application, resubmit it, and the date and time of resubmission will determine your place in line. If everything is accurate, you can move forward with the next steps in the application process. However, before continuing, you must click the checkbox to certify and attest that all enrollment verification information provided is accurate. This is a required step to complete your application. Once the checkbox has been selected, you will be able to proceed to the next step in the process. Now, click the Next button to proceed. On this next page, you will be asked if you are a recipient of SoonerCare and SoonerSelect, SNAP, or TANF. If you select yes to any of the 3, you will be required to provide additional identifying information and documentation. SoonerCare and SoonerSelect recipients will need to enter their medical member ID. This number must be typed manually into the confirmation field. Copying and pasting it is not allowed, so please ensure you enter it carefully and accurately. After entering your medical member ID into both fields, take note that you will be required to upload confirmation of benefits in the attachments section of this application. Next, click the Attest and Authorize checkbox. If you are a recipient of SNAP, you will need to enter your SNAP case number. Again, this number must be typed manually into the confirmation field. Copying and pasting it is not allowed, so please ensure that you enter it carefully and accurately. Once you confirm your SNAP case number, keep in mind that you will be required to upload confirmation of benefits in the attachment section of this application. Then, click the Attest and Authorize checkbox. If you are a recipient of TANF, you will need to enter and confirm your TANF member ID. This number must also be typed manually into the confirmation field. Copying and pasting it is not allowed, so please ensure you enter it carefully and accurately. Keep in mind, documentation will be required for each individual benefit in the attachments section of this application. Then, click the Attest and Authorize checkbox. Now, scroll down to the Taxpayer Information section. Here, you will provide personal details to complete the application process. Start by entering the taxpayer's legal first name in the designated field. Next, enter the taxpayer's legal last name in the designated field. Enter the taxpayer's Social Security number, or SSN, or the taxpayer's individual taxpayer identification number, or ITIN. Please note that the SSN, or ITIN, must be typed manually. The system does not allow you to copy and paste this information into the field. To verify the taxpayer's SSN or ITIN, you will need to retype the number in the confirmation field. Next, enter the taxpayer's email address, followed by the taxpayer's phone number, as well as the taxpayer's current physical address in the designated fields. You will need to include the street address, city, state, and zip code. Once you've entered the physical address, click the Click Here to Verify button. If prompted with a list of verified addresses, select the option that matches your address. After entering all required information and verifying your address, click the Next button to proceed. On this page, you will review additional student information fields that you will need to complete. You will also need to select whether your student is currently enrolled in public school. Some of the student information may be filled automatically. Type the student's date of birth. Please note, to be eligible for the program, the student must be between the ages of 4 and 21 years old on or before September 1st of the ensuing school year. If the student's Social Security number matches the taxpayer's, the system will display the following error message. Student's SSN, ITIN matches taxpayer's SSN, ITIN. The student's SSN or ITIN must be typed manually. You will not be allowed to copy and paste into the confirmation field. Once all student information has been entered and verified, click the Next button to continue. On this next page, documentation will be required for each individual benefit. Please thoroughly review that the correct required documentation is attached. Failure to do so will result in your application being denied, and the resubmission date and time of a complete application will determine your application's place in line. Click the Add Attachment button. Select the type of document from the drop-down menu, enter a description, and then select the Choose File button and select the appropriate file saved on your computer for upload. Click the Open button and then click OK. Now, if necessary, click the Add Attachment button to add additional documents. Next, confirm all required files are attached. Once you have confirmed the documentation is correct, click the Next button. This is the summary page, and it provides an overview of the information you have entered. Take this opportunity to review all sections thoroughly and confirm that all details are correct. If you need to make changes, you can return to a previous screen using the Previous button at the bottom of the page. Once you have confirmed that all information is correct, click the Next button. Type the taxpayer's legal first and last name. The signature must match the taxpayer's legal first and last name. If there is a mismatch, the system will display an error. Again, if you do submit incorrect information, the information cannot be changed. You will instead have to withdraw your application, resubmit it, and the date and time of resubmission will determine your place in line. To proceed, please click the electronic signature button. Finally, click the Submit button to complete the application process. Please note that once the application is submitted, no further edits can be made. After submitting your application, a confirmation email will be sent to the email address provided. Due to the high volume of applications being submitted, please allow up to 6 hours to receive the confirmation email. Be sure to check both your inbox and spam folders during this time. If you wish to apply for another student, click the link labeled "Click here to submit an application for another student" at the bottom of the confirmation section. This will take you back to the beginning of the Parental Choice Tax Credit General Application walkthrough. Thank you for watching.